Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm just going to do my makeup, just do simple everyday makeup. I'm going to be playing around with some stuff that was sent to me complimentary and then some stuff that's already in my collection. Alright you guys, so I'm going to pick up the Collab foundation. I've spoken about this on my channel before. This is actually one of my favorite foundations. I'm just going to go ahead and start applying that in dots and then blending it out. I'm going to use this foundation brush. This is from Sigma. This is a 3D HD Kabuki brush. I'm going to be filming really soon a video in which I talk about my favorite face brushes and my favorite eye brushes, so definitely look out for that. I think that is so long overdue. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start applying this. This is a little bit darker than my skin tone right now, but I'm gonna go in with concealer afterwards. So sometimes I do like to actually go in with foundation that's a little bit darker than my skin tone right now, and that's because I feel like it helps to cover up the redness a little bit better. So you guys can see immediately it just covers up all of the redness, so I don't have to go in with extra foundation or like green color corrector. What happened to my top lip? So with my foundation, what I like to do is just go in with my brush and buff everything out and just make sure it is really blended. Especially because this is slightly a little bit darker than my skin tone right now, so I just want to make sure everything really is blended. I'm going to bring it down a little bit down to my neck as well. Okay, so now I'm going to pick up this concealer. This is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This is one of my favorite concealers, and I'm just going to apply a little bit on the cheeks just to kind of highlight. And where I'm going to apply this, I'm just going to apply it right here, just to kind of highlight this area and just kind of cover up any redness, because I feel like that's the area that I get really red the most. So I'm just going to apply a little bit right here, only to highlight really. The reason I don't apply the concealer right underneath my eyes is because I don't want the concealer to sit there, because honestly that is what it will do. It will just sit there. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the same brush I used before, and now I'm going to start blending that out. Alright guys, so as you can see, all I pretty much did is just kind of highlight it underneath here, and that was it. I don't really like to go in with a lot of concealer. I feel like I only need to go in with a little bit just to kind of highlight the areas. Okay, so the next thing that I've been really liking is cream blush. I know not everyone is a fan of this, but you gotta try it because it honestly just looks so natural on the skin, and I just think it looks so pretty for the summertime. So I'm actually gonna use a new brand. This brand is called M2U Nyc. It's a new brand and it's kind of very similar to e.l.f., especially in the price point. So pretty much everything from this brand is very affordable. I believe the blushes are like $6. I'll go ahead and look it up right now, but it basically, they sent over cream blushes, metallic liquid lipstick, and then some eye stuff. So let's try that out because they actually have really cute stuff and it's very affordable. Oh wow, this blush is actually only $5. That is really cool. So the blush right now, the cream blush, and I really like this shade the most. This is like the orange one, and this is in the shade Spring Dust. And then they also have this one. This one's a bit dark for me. If I were to use this, I would just have to blend it out and then go in with powder. And then the other shade is Fairy. This one actually will look really pretty on my skin tone as well. So yeah, so these are some cream blushes that they came out with. This isn't my first time trying it on. I've used it before. I actually really like it. My favorite definitely is this one, Spring Dust. And then you can go ahead and use your fingers to kind of blend it out. So I'm using the shade Spring Dust, and you really just want to go in with a little bit because it is so pigmented. Okay, so I just go in like that, and then I smile, and then I just blend it out. And I'm just going to pat, and then blend it out. If you use your fingers, you're just gonna get it to be a little bit more pigmented, so that is kind of up to you if you want to use your finger or if you want to go in with a dual fiber brush just to kind of sheer it out. It just depends how you want to apply the blush. If you want it to be more pigmented, use your finger, but if you want it to be a little bit more sheer, then you could use a brush like this. So whenever you feel like you applied too much cream blush, just go in with your foundation brush and just kind of blend everything out. So I'm gonna go ahead and use their jelly highlighter. This is also from the same brand, M2U Nyc. This is their jelly highlighter. I love jelly highlighters, but I have to admit they do dry up very quickly. That's the only thing. So this is what it looks like. You could definitely wear this on your body. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put that on the skin, and I'm just going to apply a little bit. I'm just going to use my fingers and I'm just going to apply that onto the skin. Alright you guys, so that is what it looks like. It's just like a really pretty pink, iridescent pink. Okay you guys, so that is what it looks like. I like it. I think it's a pretty iridescent highlighter. I just personally think jelly highlighters dry up really quickly. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to what else they have to offer. Okay you guys, the brand also sent over these Liquid Forever eyeshadow set. I'm gonna look up the price of them. This entire set is $10. This kind of reminds me of the Stila liquid eyeshadows. If this is like really good, then this will be a good dupe for them because they are really expensive. It's like $18 for one like this. So I'm gonna apply this right to the eye and then just blend it out. I'm just gonna use this brush to kind of blend it all out. And I think I have to go in with another layer just because right in the middle, I feel like it's sort of gone. Alright, so I'm going to go in with one more layer and it looks like the second layer is much better. So I'm going to look down and just let it dry down because if I look up, I feel like it will just transfer. Okay you guys, so I'm gonna look down and just let that dry, and then once I'm done I'm gonna look up and I'm also gonna zoom in. I haven't done my eyebrows, so I'm gonna go off camera and do my eyebrows and then we can zoom in a bit. Okay you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead actually and zoom in so you guys can see what it looks like on the eyes. I'm gonna do my lips really quick and then we'll zoom in so you guys can see. Okay, so I'm picking up the Sugar Lip Polish and I'll open it up for you guys. It's like a gentle exfoliation, kind of like with brown sugar in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply that to the lips just because they're looking crusty and dusty. Alright guys, and now I'm picking up this Sugar Mint Rush lip treatment and I like to put this on for a little bit before I go in with liquid lipstick and just kind of like let it sit on the lips. Alright you guys, so this was complimentary from the brand called Fresh. They do a lot of lip products. Okay you guys, so I'm gonna use this metallic liquid lip and this is like a really nice pinky color with a little shift to it. Okay you guys, so this is what the packaging looks like. I like the packaging. If you zoom in right here, the lid almost looks like it's like wet. I think it's a really cool packaging. This is what the lip color is gonna look like. It's just like a nice metallic liquid lip. It's a nice pink. Okay, so this metallic liquid lip is actually only $5 and they have a range of a ton of colors. I actually really like it. Usually I don't like metallic liquid lipsticks because they feel very dry on the lips, but this does not feel dry at all. So if you did want to try a metallic liquid lipstick but you didn't want to spend a lot on it, I do recommend this one. I'll go ahead and do another coat because this is only one coat at the moment. Usually with metallic liquid lipsticks, I do have to go in with another coat. I've noticed even with Jeffree's liquid lipsticks. So let's go in with another coat. I went ahead with another coat of the metallic liquid lipstick. I actually really like it. This one is in the shade Wild, so it's like a pinky tone to it. I just think it's a really pretty shade for the lips. Alright you guys, so this is what it looks like on the eyes, that liquid eyeshadow. This one is in the shade called Ruby Slippers. I'm not a fan of it. The way it dried up just looks really bad. This eye actually doesn't look as bad, but this one looks terrible. Maybe I went in with too many coats, I don't know. This one dried down a little bit better. Okay guys, so I went ahead and took off that liquid eyeshadow from my eyes from the brand called M2U Nyc. This is a new brand. It's like an affordable brand, so I want to give them like another chance. When you layer on this liquid eyeshadow on top, it just ends up becoming really crusty and it does not layer well. I want to see how this would look like if I went in with like a really light coat. So I'm going to go ahead and use the other shade from the kit that it came with. And this one is in the shade called Champagne Sparklers. It's just like a really nice light gold. So I'm going to go in with really little bit and then kind of blend it out and just see how it applies. I feel like if you go in with this liquid eyeshadow and you just go in with a little bit, it might apply a little bit better than to go in with a lot and layer it. So I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit right here to my lid and then blend that out with my finger. I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye, just go in with a little bit and then blend it out with my finger. but if you go in with just a little bit, it actually applies really, really nicely. This one is called Champagne Sparklers. So when I tried this on originally and I went in kind of layered it, I did not like how this applied at all. It just kind of became really crusty and started to break down, and it didn't layer nicely like the Stila liquid eyeshadows layer. You just have to go in with really, really little bit just to give it like that nice little bit of glitter on the eye. So when I went in with a little bit, I actually liked how it looked like on the lids. Alright you guys, so for the metallic liquid lip, they actually did send over two. This one I used and it's in the shade called Wild, and this one right here is in the shade Empire State, and it's just like a reddish pinky type of metallic liquid lip. I personally really like this pinky one. I tend to like more pinks than reds. But this looks so, so pretty on the lips. It is what I'm wearing right now. It is so comfortable. I've worn it actually before, and it's just really comfortable and stays on your lips really, really nicely. And it dries down, but it doesn't dry down super, super matte where it's uncomfortable. So if you did want to try out like a metallic liquid lip, but you didn't want to pay $20 for one, I do recommend these because they're only $5, and I think the packaging is really cute as well. Okay you guys, so the other thing I did try was their jelly highlight. I think the jelly highlight is really pretty. It's just like an iridescent pink. It's easy to use. You just apply it on your skin and that's it. So I have it on my face right now. I think it's cute. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of these jelly highlights. Alright you guys, so because of how my other jelly products have dried down, that's why I can't recommend this jelly highlight, because I feel like it's just not going to last you that long. But if you are going to kind of use this for a festival weekend, you're going to put this all over your body and you're kind of going to use it pretty quickly, then I think this one is worth it because it is only $8 compared to the other stuff. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I hope you guys are all doing well. I am staying inside, so we are going through a pretty crazy time right now, so I'm just trying to stay positive and kind of keep creating content because I feel like YouTube is a really good place to kind of get distracted and stay entertained. Let me know in the comments below what you guys would like to see. That is it. Bye everyone.